What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back to watch some Boruto. This is episode 250. And in the last one, everybody was mourning Hebi Ichigo's death. Still pretty crazy that she died, man. Unfortunate. I was hoping that she would survive and become a sewer. She would sew very nice, tablecloths. You get into knitting too. I mean, that stuff goes together. She could knit some quilts. Knit some quilts? Isn't quilting a thing of itself? So maybe she could quilt and knit. Whatever. She can knit blankets. She could quilt quilts. She could have done a lot with her skills. And so it's very unfortunate that she is no longer with us. But anyways, in the last one as well, they've been going about this whole revenge thing this whole entire time. It's been very obvious to me for a while now that that's like they're trying to, like, they were doing that on purpose because there was going to be a lesson in there. And so finally, in the last one, we saw Boruto. He encountered a kid who happened to be Funamushi's son, and Funamushi's son was very, very angry about the fact that Funamushi was now dead, and now the son wants revenge. And so Boruto is now seeing that, both sides are kind of all about revenge right now, and so maybe there should be a different way to resolve things instead of fighting and trying to avenge people. And so the rest of the group, though, isn't really sold just yet on the fact that they should do something else other than avenging, Kagura and Hebi Ichigo. But I feel like eventually they'll probably turn around on that. But also the other thing is that finally, it took for frickin' ever, but finally Boruto knows that Ikada is a Funato. So that'll make things a lot more interesting once they see each other. Can't wait for them to see each other. It's been a long time at this point. I'm ready for that to happen. What else is going to happen in this arc? Because I don't even know if we're winding down. We still need to deal with the main Funato guy. Then there's that other Funato guy. I mean, there's still a lot to deal with, a lot to happen. Yeah, and I don't know how long this arc is, but it just feels like there's still quite a lot more that we need to see, especially if Buntan is going to encounter what's his face? What's his name again? The frickin' shark guy, dude. Shizuna. Shizuma. Because they kind of like were talking about that earlier in the arc. And so I feel like that would happen, right? Like, she's on a mission now to kill him. I feel like they would have that meetup somehow. But anyways, let's get on to the next episode of Boruto. Let's go. And don't forget, guys, if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time, head on over to patreon.com/DonDiego. Link will be in the description.
Ikada.
Yeah, man. Ikada. When are they finally going to see each other again?
Kobuna, did you come to visit?
Take these. Please give them to Lady
Seashells?
Seiren.
These shells are beautiful. It must have been difficult gathering them all.
Nope, not at all. I can stay underwater for 3 whole minutes now.
Wow, that's a long time.
Is this?
And you're not even a real Funato, are you?
It's nothing special.
Come check this out. Come on.
Now they're doing this whole thing where they're like trying to humanize the Funato, I guess.
Wow.
See that?
I mean, obviously
that was
Ikada's been
amazing.
good the whole
I think that
time.
I just might be a genius at this.
And then this
Yeah,
dude is
maybe.
just a little kid. But his father was a real jerk, okay? I'm not gonna change my mind on that.
You've hit every target so far.
That's because I've been practicing a bunch.
You going hunting or something?
No, of course not. Someday I'm going to take down those hidden mist guys with this. I'm small, but I can fight with this, right? My dad promised me that he would teach me how to fight once he comes back from the operation that he's out on right now.
Okay, so this is before.
Funamushi's still in the middle of that mission. He's seriously impressive.
Aren't you going to fight?
Frankly, I'm not too good at fighting.
Don't worry. I'm sure that if you work hard and practice a whole lot just like I do, then you'll get stronger.
See, I don't have any gills. All of my siblings have them, but not me. That means that I'm a failure.
What?
Failure?
But you're really good at swimming.
Yeah, you
I
grow
just think
these.
that you're completely amazing,
Your
Lord Ikata.
hands turn into webbed hands,
Someone
and you
said
have some
that
sort
to
of
me
special ability or whatever.
So, this is where you are. Listen, how much more time are you going to waste taking care of Seiren?
Aren't you worried about her at all, Father?
Let somebody else take care of her, boy. You being with her won't affect anything. Besides, there are other things you need to do, aren't there?
You don't get to decide for me what I need to do.
What is going on?
Who knows?
How is Lady Seiren doing?
There's no need to worry. I'm sure she'll wake up soon.
My
Truth is,
husband
he
was
doesn't
killed by
want
the
to
hidden
fight.
mist, you know. Stop it! Lord Ikata, you'll join the fight too, won't you?
The northern squadron's wiped out. Our men to the south and west are managing to hold up against the Hidden Mist's fierce attacks. But even so, every squad is short on ships. We believe that it's only a matter of time before they find us.
How are the mobile fortress repairs coming?
We're working as fast as we can, but we're short on materials, so we're behind schedule. Sorry.
If you need supplies, just steal them!
And where do you suggest we get the manpower for that? We have barely enough men to cover each front. There's no one available to get more materials.
What's the situation with Funamushi? Hasn't he come back yet?
I believe that he should have received your order to call off the ambush by now.
I can't count on anyone.
With respect, I've always thought our only chance of victory was through a swift and decisive battle. Since we can't hope to match them in strength, the longer we take, the greater our disadvantages.
You're just full of excuses for failure.
Father, please, I ask again, consider withdrawing. It'd be best if we regroup and launch another attack. If we act now, we'll still have time.
Down there on the sea floor, tens of thousands of our comrades who hated the Hidden Mist now lay slumbering. Are you saying we should abandon them and run away? Do you even have the slightest intention of avenging them?
Father, we still
Well,
have
then
a
more people
sworn
are just
duty
gonna
to
keep
protect
dying.
our clan.
It seems that you've become quite the coward during the 5 years that I was imprisoned, haven't you? He's sorry.
You're not the only one who's had to endure hardships. My siblings and I have had to endure a lot of misery to build our clan back up. You have no idea.
Bring Ikata here. How long does he plan on acting like a coward?
Do you really still intend on betting everything on Ikata's powers?
You just don't understand.
No, you're right, I don't. So please enlighten me. Why do you expect so much from Ikata?
Thanks to my mistake of leaving you in command, I've lost Tenma, and am on the verge of losing Seiren.
But Father, the way that you're being right now...
Oh, are they gonna fight?
What's wrong? Why are you waiting? Do it if you can, but then I was the one who gave that harpoon to you. It'll obey my commands.
Please, excuse me.
Tensions, man. What the heck is this?
Minamo.
Minamo? Is that his wife?
Having a little kid beside me on the battlefield is throwing me off.
Don't bother listening to him, Ikata. Your father is simply being shy. Look, he's smiling.
Be careful, everyone! It's
Pretty dangerous spot to be standing with a little baby.
Minamo!
Even is that stuff?
Hurry!
You protected him? Why? What a stupid decision!
He's the Funato's future. Now promise me you'll raise him well.
The heck?
Minamo!
Is there a way to get her out of that?
You're as beautiful and changeless as always. I've never forgotten my promise to you.
Lord Funamushi has finally returned just now, sir.
Well, he sure
That guy
took
looks
his
like
sweet time. Guess I'll have to give him a good talking to.
A blobfish.
About that.
All of our men scattered, and before I realized it, I found myself alone.
You can tell us the details later.
Funamushi! Not you too! What happened?
That's
Didn't you
Funamushi
get
in there?
the order I sent to retreat?
Thought that was
I
Samehara.
received your order, sir, but we passed by a village protected by the people who got Lady Seiren. So to avenge her, we couldn't just retreat.
Avenge Big Sis?
We took down Kagura of the Hidden Mist, but we weren't able to get that leaf brat.
Boruto?
Kabuna!
Don't look.
Oh, stop him.
Kobuna.
Tell me you did this to my dad! I'm not gonna let him get away with this!
Bro did it to himself. He did it to himself.
Kobuna, calm
It's
down.
his fault.
It isn't your job to avenge your dad. Just leave that to the adults.
Silence, Ikata! Even this child is shedding bitter tears of pain and grief. But what about you? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Just stop it.
Seiren and Tenma, your own mother. When will you avenge them?
This attitude is literally what got him killed.
My mother.
She died because she was protecting you. If you aren't the chosen one, then she'll never be able to rest in peace.
I never wanted to be chosen in the first place.
Can you really say you have Funato blood running through your veins? Ikata, where are you going?
Probably is the chosen one because he's the only one that isn't so hung up on revenge. And stopping that whole cycle is what's probably going to save your clan.
It seems that Father is placing all his hopes on you.
From being
I just don't
annihilated.
understand why. It's your choice to sulk if that's what you want. But just remember that your indecisiveness can end up causing a lot of harm to others. Take Seiren. She's now on the verge of death because of her futile hope in you. Normally, she would have launched straight into the ambush operation, but she stopped by that island because she believed that your power was essential to the Funato.
Is that true?
If she hadn't gone there, she wouldn't have been critically injured. And she would have successfully launched our ambush by now. Her attending physician says that she has no chance of recovery.
But we don't know that for sure. I'm sure that she'll get better.
Because if Seiren recovers enough to fight, then you won't need to do anything, right? You're only hoping for Seiren's recovery because you want a reason not to fight.
No, I think he cares about his sister.
How long will this go on, Ikata? How long are you going to use your older sister as an excuse not to fight?
He's just trying to get him to fight.
Lord Ikata, please come!
He's
It's
the
Lady
blobfish
Seiren.
guy. She awake?
Big sis.
A moment ago, I heard her calling out your name.
Can we not forget that she was pretty evil too?
Big sis.
Like she was pretty bad.
What, Hikata? It sure has been quite a while, hasn't it?
Her memory's probably a bit jumbled.
Just what am I doing here anyway?
Okay, how much
You
does
were
she not
injured,
remember?
So you were brought here, but you don't need to worry now.
That's right. I need to go finish the ambush. Where is Funamushi?
You really shouldn't move right now, Big
He's
sis.
dead.
Everything's riding on this operation.
Sis, hold on.
He's gonna be like, I'll go instead.
Go, get the doctor.
Future of the Funato is so bright.
Big sis, you're so...
Hikata, if you'd only open up your eyes. But we never lose. You have to triumph. You must win and reclaim our seas. Our seas.
That's enough, Big sis.
Hikata,
We did it. We won. The ambush was a complete success.
really it was.
Father and I led the troops, and together we wiped out the hidden mist.
Oh, I see. We won, huh? Thank goodness. I always believed in you. I never doubted it. Thank you so very much, Ikata. I understand. Now it's all clear. We can reclaim our sea. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, Father and Mother.
Okay, so she didn't recover then. Well, now I think he really is gonna want to fight.
Once this is done, I want you to take me by boat. Bring me to the ones who killed my dad.
And why should he do
Leave
that?
it to me.
I don't understand why he agrees to to bring him to do that.
Clearly, Father has grown too old. Hate has consumed him, and he can no longer make sound decisions. The Funato have no future if I let this continue.
So what will you do?
We should make peace with the mist.
Oh
You
wow.
intend to enter into a treaty?
Since we currently control the seas, we can still negotiate an agreement that's to our advantage. But this is the only way to save the Funato. We must secretly approach the hidden mist about it.
So it'll be interesting if this guy really is trying to get peace, while I feel like Okada might be kind of switching the other way. But it's also weird because he almost kind of played a part in convincing Okada that he should fight. So what is this power exactly?
We have been waiting for you, Ikata!
Whoa. He's got gills now.
I might have done something really horrible.
You? What exactly is Boruto blaming himself for? Alright, so Ikada's now different. He's got gills and some sort of special power too, so he's gonna be strong. And Boruto's not gonna want fighting, but obviously there's gonna be more fighting. This is a fighting show, and there's gotta be a fight between him and Ikada. Now, it might resolve in a non-violent way, but there will be fighting. But this episode, I feel like they're trying to humanize the Funato clan, even though they've been ruthless, evil people throughout this whole time. I didn't even think that they really cared. You know how they're all considered Funato clan, but there's really like the ones that are ethnically Funato, and then the other ones who aren't, but they're followers of the clan, which I've always felt like those ones were viewed as less than. They were always like expendable, you know, like I don't know, man. They're not two sides of the same coin. Like when you're talking about our side, like the hidden mist side with the hidden leaf people versus like the Funato people, they're not two sides of the same coin. One side is freaking evil and then the other side is not. So you're not gonna change my mind on that. Funamushi was a piece of garbage. He sucked. I'm glad he's dead. And it was his own fault that he died anyway. Like, if he wasn't such an annoying piece of crap, he wouldn't have died. Who's responsible for killing my dad? Your dad is. It was his fault. Okay? Sorry, but it was. But this might be leading up to some interesting stuff. Still waiting on Ikada and Boruto meeting up, man. Can we get that already, dude? Can we just get it already? It's taking forever. But now I feel like now that Ikada's ready to fight. Seiren, I guess, is dead now, but he's ready to fight. So now that meetup is coming closer. The other dude, Isari, he said that he's gonna try to make peace with the hidden mist, which is going against what Araumi wants. So it's gonna be interesting that he is gonna be the one trying to have peace. Not what I would have expected from him. But yeah, anyways, what did you think about the episode? Let me know down in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the reaction, leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.